Hey guys, welcome back to Digital Horology. With the resurgence of all things retro, companies have been digging into their back catalog and reissuing some of their popular models from the late 70s and early 80s. And of course, Armitron is no exception to this rule, and they've released their new LED reissue, and that's called the Armitron Griffy. Now, of course, out of all these new retro reissues that have been popping up. Out of all of them, the LEDs have been most interesting to me, like the Hamilton PSR and the new Yema LED. Of course, those are a little bit out of my price range at the moment. So I went ahead and purchased the Griffy, which was on sale on Armitron's website. And I've been wearing it for the last month or so, and I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a review and what I thought about it, since it is the cheapest of all the new LED reissues that's currently on the market. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys, and I'll give you my opinion. All right, guys, here we are back at the bench with the Armitron Griffy. It's a beautiful case. I absolutely love the case design, especially these pushers and how the time-keeping pusher extrudes just a little further than the settings pusher. It's just got this really cool look to it. I like that. It's got a fully stainless steel case, mineral crystal, 34 millimeters wide, 37 millimeters lug to lug. So era appropriate size. So it's not bigger than what you would expect from the 70s. It's got this laser etched case back, except unfortunately mine's got this little defect at the top there. 165 feet of water resistance, so that's about 50 meters. So really not bad at all for a digital watch, and the quality is quite great for the price, I must say. The finish has this, it's got this horizontal brushed finish on the back edge, and it continues onto the back. Then it's got this polished finish right on the side edge, and then it's got a brush finish that goes vertically across the lugs all the way across the top of the case. And so definitely super retro for sure. I love the look of the case, absolutely love it. Now the bracelet, 15 millimeter lug to lug, which is quite unfortunate because my biggest gripe about the entire watch is the bracelet, and it's quite cheap. It's something that you would get on, say, a $20 Casio. It's got one of these, let's see here, what are they called? A sliding buckle clamp. So that's definitely retro for sure. But it's just a hair nipper from hell, no doubt about it. This thing will pull your hairs, no doubt about it. So my only gripe is this bracelet. Now I'd love to find a good, say, like Orient bracelet or something to slap on there that'd really give it a cool look to it. So I'd love to find a replacement bracelet that would fit that lug and that taper here, because that's the hardest thing to find, something that'll match that taper with the case. So but overall, for the price, the specs are amazing, I must say. So next we'll go into the module. All right, guys, I figured I'd do a quick wrist shot for you here, give you an idea of what it looks like while you're actually wearing the thing. Alrighty, and the module's really basic, as you would expect. It's just like what you would get on an LED watch from the 70s. One push gives you the time, another push gives you the date, and the next gives you the counting seconds. And of course you can go into the timekeeping mode, hold in the settings button, switch it from 12 hours to 24, change the hour, you can change the minutes, the seconds, the year, the month, which we'll fix, and then the date, and then you're back into timekeeping mode. So it's real simple, real basic. So the digits, how these work, unlike a LED watch from, say, the 70s, instead of each segment being made up of, say, 5 to 10 LEDs, really mini LEDs, they really don't manufacture those anymore, and they haven't pretty much since the 80s, maybe the 90s. There may have been certain watches that have been produced, other than the new ones, of course, that have just been coming out, that have had those little LED digits. But these ones, looks like the digit is cut out from a stencil. Then under that is a diffuser, and then one LED for each segment. So each number would consist of 7 LEDs. And so it's a pretty unique way of doing it. Probably, of course, a lot cheaper way of doing it than, say, the new Hamilton PSR. But of course, you get what you pay for. And I still think this is a really cool way of doing an LED watch. And I've seen these on tons of cheap different LEDs, but so it doesn't surprise me that Armitron went with this direction. But I still really like the look altogether, so I'm not disappointed in that one bit. So I got mine during the spring sale, which gave me 30% off. So that brought the price down to $42 from $60. And then I typed in the promo code THANKS, all caps, which brought the price down to a total of $38.60. Not bad. All right, guys, so that was my review of the Armitron Griffy. I highly recommend you pick it up. Like I said, wait for the site-wide sale that they have all the time. Put in the discount code that I gave you and get it, of course, around that $38 price. It's unbeatable for that price. I mean, you really can't go wrong. So again, guys, I highly recommend the Armitron Griffy, and thank you for watching Digital Horology, and we'll see you next time.